Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you're looking live at Columbus, Ohio, packed out arena here tonight for the go-home show for the Royal Rumble. Welcome to A2C Emergence. I'm Corns. I'm here with TJ. TJ, let's get over this card.
And in our main event tonight, we have the match we've all been waiting for as the Corporation's own Seth Rollins puts his title on the line against A2C legend AJ Styles, a man who's worked through the Gold Rush tournament to get to this position, but can he win ultimately?
And we have some last-minute Royal Rumble qualifiers. LA Knight versus Kofi Kingston after the torture that Kingston and Gunther put each other through. Kingston has a shot to get in the Rumble, but he's got to get past LA Knight to do so.
Gunther wins here. He gets added to the Rumble once again, but he has to get past the Miz first. He has to get past the awesomeness of the Miz to get into the Rumble match. Can Gunther finally do it?
And kicking us off, we have 4 Royal Rumble opponents about to clash in tag action. Mello and Jimmy Uso of the Authority take on former Authority member Johnny Gargano and Will Ospreay, the Genesis champion. A ginormous all-star tag to kick us off here in Columbus as we are on the final show before the Royal Rumble. And here comes said Genesis champion himself, the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay.
At the Royal Rumble against Carmelo Hayes. So tonight he is looking to gain some momentum. Just one night before the Royal Rumble, the biggest show, one of the biggest shows of the year. My favourite time of the year, personally. What do you think? Well, anyway,
Headset fell off my head.
What do you think about the Royal Rumble time of the year?
Well, it's the Royal Rumble, TJ. It's the beginning of the road to WrestleMania, and in this case, the 4th anniversary of WrestleMania here in A2C. We have a new crop of talent every single year. This is the freshest it has been in a long time, and going into 2026, A2C is one of the most stacked rosters I think we've ever seen, including our women's division. So, when it comes to the Royal Rumble, that is just the beginning of the road to WrestleMania, and it is a very exciting one for everyone involved. Of course, we have the Royal Rumble show and then the Royal Rumble match tomorrow night. 30 men enter, 1 punches their ticket to the main event of WrestleMania, a career-changing matchup for somebody.
Will Ospreay, a man who's already defended his title 3 times, but currently started up 2026 a bit rocky. He lost his first match, so again he's looking to gain some much-needed momentum before his incredibly big match tonight. But here comes his tag team partner tonight, and it's the Rebel Heart, Johnny Gargano, a man looking to reclaim glory, a man looking to go head-to-head with the Corporation, with the Authority once again, to claim back his Universal Championship from his once brother in Jimmy Uso.
The same brother that took the Universal Championship from Johnny Gargano. Jimmy Uso, the current Universal Champion, back at Winter is Coming, turned the entire Authority on its head, turned Johnny Gargano away from the Authority, and now Johnny Gargano is back for revenge. He's back for vengeance. He's back for his Universal title, and he's going to have a chance to get it against Jimmy Uso tomorrow night at the Royal Rumble.
To work with Will Ospreay. I'm not sure he has worked with Will Ospreay before, but they're going to have to do some incredibly good tag team work here tonight, because they have got 2 incredible opponents against them tonight in the Authority. Former tag team champions in Jimmy Uso and Carmelo Hayes. These 2 men have got so much talent and obviously so much experience teaming together. Big Jim and him. Moved on to bigger and better things, winning the Universal Championship, being ahead of the Authority. Carmelo Hayes looking to climb that next ladder as a solo superstar, as a solo competitor, win the Genesis Championship from Will Ospreay tomorrow night. And if he does so, Corporation is flaming gold, taking down bodies. Only they see as they have a long duration.
Couldn't have said it better myself. When it comes to the authority, the dominance between just these two men alone, and it's going to be shown here. The former tag champs take on Will Ospreay and Johnny Gargano, their Royal Rumble opponents for tomorrow night. They clash here in tag action, getting a little taste of what's to come in Atlanta. As here we go already. Jimmy Uso sit out powerbomb, taking on Ospreay. The authority already the tag team chemistry, the two-time tag champs already showing the chemistry between both Ospreay and Gargano. I thought big frog splash into the cover on Gargano and look at this victory, but it's not going to be enough, not even close.
It took a lot more than that to put Johnny Gargano down, a former Universal Champion, but now Jimmy Uso on the top rope. What's he going for?
Oh my God! Whisper in the Uso, I guess you could call that.
Whisper in the Uso.
Oh. Oh. Big knee across the face of Johnny Gargano. You could definitely see the dynamic shown, because what do you think of Johnny Gargano being within this as Mello? Oh my God, what a shooting star! Big springboard style into the cover on Johnny Gargano. But as I was saying, of course, Johnny Gargano, he was within the authority. He was I believe the first member of the authority in A2C. He was the very first member, and would be brought in alongside Jimmy Uso and Carmelo Hayes, completing it out around May of last year. I mean, he's been allied with both men for so long. I mean, do you think he knows how to put both men down?
Yeah, also, he has been against Jimmy Uso a couple of times already. These two men have gone back and forth, but Johnny Gargano, he's got the experience with the authority. I don't see why he can't do it once again.
Look at Ospreay with that float over Liger bomb on the outside. Jimmy Uso going headfirst onto the concrete floor, and now Gargano with a power bomb of his own has Mello in position, center of the ring, running sit out power bomb on Carmelo Hayes. As Ospreay now comes back in the ring with a light tube in hand for Carmelo Hayes, right to the leg. Could be looking to have Mello going into the Royal Rumble with battle scars into the cover, but Jimmy Uso saving his partner, breaking up the pin. Jimmy went for a super kick. Gargano has him though. There's the schoolboy in that big side kick to Jimmy. Ospreay couldn't get a hold of Mello for much longer there. Gargano springing back into the ring. Kick to the gut. Gargano fights back. Ospreay in front of the Liger bomb. Got caught with a super kick. Mello reversing the powerbomb attempt by Gargano. Staying on his feet. Big super kick to Ospreay again. Jimmy Uso just berating Ospreay with super kicks. Meanwhile, Mello has a final cut on Gargano. Ospreay reverses Uso, but Mello's into the cover off the final cut on Gargano. Hooks the leg, but no, Ospreay's going to be there to save it. Let the thunder roll by Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes and Will Ospreay, who went face to face, and that is what we're going to be seeing tomorrow night. We have a lot more on the line. Now Carmelo Hayes looking to try and get another weapon. He's got a traffic cone.
What? Oh, choice. Jimmy! Oh, God! He went for Uso in the wind again, but he completely missed. Ospreay gets caught with a lariat by Hayes. Ugh, excuse me.
Carmelo Hayes going off to Johnny Gargano.
Titties.
Uso going off to the crowd.
It looked like Mello was showing off a little bit more there. Drop kick right to the back by Gargano. Jimmy's got a ladder! Where'd he get that from?
Oh, it was a beautiful collection of weapons under the ring, and a ladder of all things, and a big pedigree from Johnny Gargano.
Hitting the authority with their own move, a move he used to call his own, into the cover. Jimmy's going to break it up, though, after neutralizing Ospreay. Off the ropes, both men on the apron here. Jimmy, precarious position. Gargano fights back, slings back in. There's that slingshot super kick. That thrust kick right to the chest, and now we're going to get a hold of Mello, who catches him with that tilt-a-whirl facebuster onto all that broken glass. Off the light tube, Ospreay has a hold of Jimmy Uso. Mello and Gargano going at it right now. There's that snapmare, big side kick. Ospreay backflip kick of his own onto Jimmy Uso. Ducks underneath, Pele right to the top of the head. Down goes Uso.
Call it an all-star match for no reason. These four men, some of the biggest stars within A2C. Can it get any bigger than this point?
I don't think it can, between these four men, between their accolades and how good they do with each other. And look at Ospreay get caught with a power bomb right onto the light tube. And Mello takes out Gargano as well into the cover on Ospreay. Ospreay kicking at one, though. This tag match As all-star as it is, it could be far from over, but it could be over right here. I could eat my words very soon, as now Jimmy Uso with a pedigree onto the light tube, just a little bit onto the broken parts of the other one, into the cover, hooks the leg on Ospreay, but Ospreay still fighting back. And look, oh no, this could be very bad. Thankfully doing it on the other side, but still as equally as painful. That slingshot DDT, and Gargano didn't even feel anything, as Ospreay and Jimmy Uso are fighting for their lives in the ring. Another Liger bomb by Ospreay, and a Hurricane Rana sends Mello right into that ladder. Ospreay and Gargano showing not just some chemistry, but they're taking it to the authority right now. Ospreay went for a Styles Clash, but Jimmy Uso evading it. And you can see the chaos all across this ring right now. Columbus, Ohio is eating all of it up.
You have to remember, Johnny Gargano also came to the aid of Steve Blackman earlier this week when it was Jimmy Uso and Drew McIntyre in a 2-on-1 handicap match. I mean, Johnny Gargano ended up eating the pin, but kind of different tonight in these sort of circumstances when he's teaming with Will Ospreay.
My God.
Pip, cheerio. And
look at Gargano, or never mind, don't look at him. One final beat, I believe, just connected, and Ospreay takes out Jimmy Uso. Could this be the upset for Ospreay and Gargano? But no, Mello's gonna kick out again.
Look like Will Ospreay is going to get that profit coming from outside the ring. And Johnny Gargano now calling up Jimmy Uso.
As I'm on his shoulders, find his carry position. Look at Ospreay beating Carmelo Hayes with that traffic cone, putting it right back down into the cover. Now on Carmelo Hayes is Gargano was looking to use the light. What the fuck was that? I don't know what was happening there. But oh God, Gargano just got hit with the traffic cone by his own partner.
I was about to say that Ospreay and Gargano were showing great teamwork against the Authority that have obviously got years of practice together, but never mind.
Stormbreaker by Ospreay as Gargano super kicks Hayes in the back of the head into the cover. Great shot. Oh, kick out by Jimmy though at 1, I believe, which is insane. Both men are down. He's got the lid to the trash can. Shooting star by Ospreay. Mello getting back to his feet though. Ducks the line though, and ducks underneath again. The DDT does not connect. Gargano staying in the fight. Ospreay ducks under. There's the Pele to Jimmy Uso. The Irish whip by Gargano has Hayes in his sights, but no, there's the elbow to the top of the head. Ospreay, oh God, he's dead. Okay. Gargano beating the hell out of Carmelo Hayes though. Gets a kick right to the gut. Hayes fighting back against the former Universal Champion. Into the corner he goes. Ospreay has a sight set on Jimmy Uso. Fall away moonsault slam. And oh my God, Hayes gets dropped onto the side of the apron under that traffic cone. And now a Saito suplex does not happen. Jimmy getting back to his feet. I don't know what just happened there. But Ospreay pip cherry. Oh my goodness. Right on Carmelo Hayes, and now catches Jimmy Uso out of nowhere for a Styles Clash. He connects it. Jimmy's down. Gargano with a big splash cover by Ospreay. Stacks both legs. No, almost pinned the Universal Champion, but Gargano's looking to pin a former Universal Champion into the pedigree on Carmelo Hayes. Into the cover. He floats him around. Is this it? Is this what Gargano needs? Hooks the leg as Ospreay goes for Stormbreaker. Hayes kicks out, but will Jimmy kick out of a third Stormbreaker? He connects. Gargano's neutralized Hayes into the cover, hooks the leg. Oh, so close, but so far.
Gargano and Will Ospreay working perfectly together here tonight.
Oh, but look at this. Gargano has Hayes up for another one. Final beat, dumps him on his head. Jimmy's neutralized by Ospreay with that big thrust kick, and now a corkscrew splash into the cover on Hayes, hooks the leg. He kicks out again. Ospreay and Gargano can't keep these two down. Dragon screw by Hayes, drop kick by Gargano. Everybody is down, but for how much longer? Ospreay's up. Gargano's, oh my God, what a knee to the face. And now Jimmy Uso, the prime target for both men, as Ospreay sends him into the corner. Gargano has his crosshairs locked back in on Hayes, but he doesn't get it back up. Backflip kick reversed by Jimmy Uso. Jimmy ducks out of the ring. Was going for a big body slam there on Gargano. Gargano gets caught by Hayes. There's the final cut. He connects. Ospreay trying to break up the pin, but he gets caught by Jimmy Uso with the stop sign into the cover, and Gargano kicks again. But go straight for the cover again. Looking to use the ropes to his advantage is Carmelo Hayes. Stacks him up, but not going to be enough. Hayes kicks out. Jimmy Uso, pedigree, Hayes, final cut. Down go both men into the cover. Jimmy Uso, now he kicks again.
Notice how quickly this match just turned around in the Authority's favor.
Oh my God! Shooting star, super kick combo, double pins into the cover, hooks both legs, and they both kick out.
Absolute cinema from all four men. Carmelo Hayes using the stop sign to his advantage, and he has been incredibly good at fighting man in this match. I hope we can see the same Carmelo Hayes at the Royal Rumble. See if he can pick up that championship from Ospreay.
Look at Ospreay. He rolls him up. Ospreay will get the upset. Referee in position. Jimmy Uso's down. Ospreay steals it. Ospreay steals it. Gargano and Ospreay get the victory.
And Will Ospreay getting the victory on Carmelo Hayes, the man that he will face in 24 hours from now. If he can do the same tomorrow night, he will retain that Genesis Championship. But tomorrow is a different story.
What a match. That is just, I believe, only a taste of what we're going to see tomorrow night when both of those matches happen. Johnny Gargano, Jimmy Uso for the Universal title, and Will Ospreay versus Carmelo Hayes for the Genesis title. Ospreay got the better of Hayes, but will he do it when all the gold is on the line? Tomorrow night we will find out, but it's on to our next match.
As here comes the Ring General Gunther, who is looking to re-add himself back into the Royal Rumble match. He has the Miz in his way. I believe being taken out of the Royal Rumble match with a forfeit of what he did to Kofi Kingston a number of weeks ago. That rivalry has been ongoing for a long, long time now. The Ring General looking to gain that spot back. And obviously, if Gunther gets into that Royal Rumble match, I have no idea what it's going to mean for the rest of the competitors. Because what is it going to take to get this man over the top?
Gunther has been as determined as I can remember in the past couple of months. I mean, you saw his determination on how badly he wanted to end the Judgment Day, but eventually was snuffed out by the Boogeyman once more. You can imagine that determination, that emptiness of Gunther has to be filled up with even more determination to enter the Royal Rumble, not just enter it, but win it. But he has to get past the Miz here tonight if he wants a shot at the Royal Rumble. Of course, being kicked out of the Rumble, as you already said, it was a consequence of what happened to Kofi Kingston, but it's also what Kofi Kingston did, pretending he was injured, lying to medical, and also attacking Gunther, hurting officials, both men. Very consequential, even if Gunther was the instigator in it all. But if Gunther wants to make it past all that, if he wants to rectify all those mistakes, he has to get past one of the most decorated and underrated A2C superstars we have. A former world champion, a former Oceanic champion, last year's King of the Ring winner in The Miz. You can't deny The Miz's talents and his accomplishments here in A2C. He's also won the G1 before. So The Miz knows about running a gauntlet. He knows about taking the most time. He knows about patience. You can only wonder if he is in the Royal Rumble tomorrow, because we still have no idea. Certain entrants, of course, the Royal Rumble, all about surprises. I really hope that we will see some tomorrow. The Miz would be a delightful one of them. Maybe add the Royal Rumble to his accolades if he is in it.
When you look at that, you are not wrong in saying that he is incredibly underrated. People don't give him the credit that the Miz truly deserves. And tonight he's going to show his dominance against Gunther. Let's see if the Miz can pick up a victory here tonight.
You could say the Miz is a ring general in his own right. As he, oh my God, Psycho knee right out of the gate, surprising Gunther, and he's not done. Not looking for that to be the end, but Gunther catches him with a lariat straight out of the gate. And Gunther is not messing around. He wants to put Miz down, and he wants to go to the Royal Rumble. He wants to main event WrestleMania. This is what it's all about to Gunther. But The Miz is not backing down in the slightest. He wants this win. He needs this win. But Gunther might just need it more, as he's got this Rumble spot on the line. He's got his future ahead of him. But will The Miz be able to stop that road, put a roadblock right in front of Gunther that he cannot pass? We're about to find out, as Miz is already on the defense right here, as Gunther dumps him with a power slam right onto the canvas. And he's not done with him either. Picks him up. Could have been going for another slam there, but no. Miz fights back. Big combinations to the ring general. Discus clothesline, turning Gunther inside out. Oh my God.
The dinosaur drop kick, and Gunther just leg drop. He is the most brutal competitor. Every strike from Gunther feels like it's meant to end careers, not just matches. He is literally up straight into a crossface applied. Gunther is relentless in matches. He's non-stop. And what does it actually take to get this man down?
I don't know, but when it comes to the size of Gunther, I mean, he's slimmer than other powerhouses and big guys we've seen, but Gunther's not just a powerhouse. It is so deadly. It is so scary how quickly Gunther can transition into a different style and type of wrestling as he rolls up Miz here, looking to get that quick win, but Miz is transitioning back in. But no, Gunther stacks up the legs again as both men unable to get one up on each other. But as so fast in the ring, to being so powerful, to being so technical, it is unfathomable. The in-ring IQ of the ring general. It is something that has never really been seen before, as he tosses Miz onto the canvas, and Miz has to roll out because he has to fathom what just happened to him. He got tossed all across the ring, but he might get choked out here by the ring general, as he's got the rear naked choke in, and Miz has nowhere to go. He's right next to the ropes, but I don't even think Miz realizes that. He has to fight back with elbows right to the gut and tries to stack up Gunther with that pinning combination, but Gunther, too smart, knows that won't be enough, but Miz looking to make it enough as he nails him with that neck breaker, and Gunther's got to roll the apron for a breather.
You have to remember Gunther's sleeper, that incredibly powerful move is the move that pretty much sabotaged his Royal Rumble in general, because that is what he did to Kofi Kingston. That is when the medical team had to come out and stop Gunther from attacking Kofi Kingston.
What is... Oh my God! Miz with an electric chair face buster, dumping Gunther on his face right on the outside. Remember, if Gunther gets counted out here, Gunther will lose his Royal Rumble spot permanently. So it could be a smart decision by The Miz, but The Miz wants to do the honorable thing. The Miz wants to beat Gunther as he... Oh, wait a minute. Might have spoke too soon. Was he... Oh, no, he was just distracting Gunther. He was pleading with Gunther. I honestly can't believe Gunther fell for that.
He's not the type to fall for it. And I think The Miz might have to pay later on in this match, but now The Miz fighting out of Gunther's hold. This match. Oh no, it's time. Gunther,
oh my
big
God.
powerbomb.
Stacks him
like
up.
Pancake.
Into the cover. Oh, Miz kicks out at 1.
At 1.
I think the referee might have taken too long for the pin, but I can't believe that.
Gunther is not done now. Big drop kick from the middle rope from the ring general, but The Miz straight back up. The heart.
Oh God! The heart is not much when it gets chopped out of the skin, as you just saw and you heard it echo across Columbus. And I'll just throw in even more chops and a boot right across the face of The Miz. Gunther is relentless with these strikes, and oh my God, his knee right into the face of The Miz, and Gunther is looking to make it so, looking to make this the end, looking to stack him up one more time. There's a power bomb to The Miz, stacks up both legs into the cover to go to the Royal Rumble, but The Miz is still fighting.
It's so frightening how calm Gunther can be while dismantling his opponent. I mean, he has been non-stop with The Miz, but The Miz, he's showing heart, he's showing the resilience. He is consistently getting up from the power that Gunther is giving him. Big knee to the face, and now just calling him up. He's in the corner. What could The Miz be going for here?
Oh my God, I think he might have busted up Gunther's eye open, maybe his forehead, I don't even know, looked like his ear maybe, but Gunther's pissed. Look at Gunther, he's got the choke in on The Miz, he's got those arms deep around the neck. Is The Miz gonna fade? Is he gonna tap out? Is he gonna pass out? Gunther will not let go, but The Miz either found a way out or Gunther did let go. after all. Oh, but he's not. Oh, no. Gunther off the top rope. He calls up The Miz. What could Gunther have in store? Oh my God, Lulu was trying to do that drop kick from the top rope, and The Miz caught him. Miz has the leg, looking to get technical with the ring general. Figure four is in. Gunther, the ropes are right there, but Gunther is trying to turn it around, and he easily does. As good as Gunther's on the offense, the defense, the homework he does on these technical moves, these submission moves, it is unfathomable as Gunther has Miz by the head. Drives his head face first into the turnbuckle, but The Miz continues to fight back. He picks him up. There's that swing, looked like a swinging reverse DDT, and now into the cover on Gunther to stop Gunther from going to the Royal Rumble, but no, it's not even going to be close to enough, and Gunther is completely outraged right now as he's got the crossface locked back in on The Miz, looking to force Miz to tap out. You can see the fire in Gunther's eyes after everything he's been through over the past 3 months. Kick to the gut by Miz, though. Miz has it by the head. There's the DDT right onto the canvas. Miz not looking to make that it. Miz looking to put away Gunther for good. Looking to send him packing this weekend. Looking to make Gunther tap out. Figure four's in again. Gunther's got nowhere to go.
Will Gunther tap out like a little bitch? No, he won't. The Miz has to let go because he's got more to do to put the ring general down. Calling up Gunther, and it could be time. Some big chops, big punches, big kicks, beautiful combinations by The Miz.
And this is what we talked about when we said The Miz was underrated, that The Miz has something to prove here tonight. Even with all these accolades, people still don't believe in The Miz, and he's proving himself tonight against the ring general, against one of the younger crop of talents that is looking to get into that main event scene. He's looking to fight his way there, but The Miz continues to scratch and claw as the A2C veteran is struggling against the ring general, showing how powerful Gunther is. And Gunther wants more from The Miz. He wants more from the veteran, but The Miz is not backing down. Gunther's not backing down. Chop right across the face. The slaps by Gunther are unbearable, but The Miz gets the upper hand. There's the drop kick by the A-lister, who calls up Gunther. He's got him in position, center of the ring. There's the kick. Here come the it kicks right to the face, and Columbus, Ohio is rolling for The Miz. There's the roundhouse. Did he knock the ring general out into the cover to stop Gunther? No, he kicks at 2 again.
And The Miz still fighting. Love him or hate him, you cannot deny. The Miz, he's here for a reason. He's here for a purpose. That purpose is to take down anyone in his way. Big elbow drop.
My God, but he's got the leg again for a third time. Could be time to lock in the figure four. Does he have it? Yes, he does. Figure four cinched in. Is this going to be enough? Will Gunther tap out? Is Gunther going to tap? No, Miz has to let go again. He can't get the grip tight on Gunther, but it might not be what he needs. It might be one more. He got the leg again of Gunther, but Gunther saw Miz going to the well one too many times, and this could be the downfall for The Miz. A third power bomb, a symphony, but the ropes are way too close. Gunther is pissed. He's punching the air. He doesn't know what to do anymore.
Well, you don't survive this long against Gunther by accident. The Miz, he is adapting to Gunther, but in a way, but it could be over.
Oh my God.
What is going on now?
God. He's got The Miz on the top turnbuckle. Avalanche power bomb. Gunther dumps Miz off the top into the cover to go to Atlanta. No, he kicks out again. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And Gunther's got him up again. Gunther he cannot believe that he kicked out of 1. There's no way he's kicking out of 2. He's got him back on the top turnbuckle. Gunther's caught Miz on the top turnbuckle for a second. Avalanche power bomb. Gunther dumps Miz, but wait a minute. Kofi Kingston. Kofi's here.
I mentioned that these two men have been going back and forth for weeks. What is Kofi doing out here tonight?
Miz! Skull crushing finale! Skull crushing finale! Off the distraction of Kingston. Referee in a position into the cover on Gunther. And Miz defeats Gunther. Gunther is not making a trip to Atlanta. The Miz with a big upset against the ring general thanks to Kofi Kingston.
Well, thanks to Kofi Kingston, Gunther is not in the Rumble, but that cannot take away from The Miz's performance tonight, because what a match he put on. surviving against Gunther for that duration of time. Not many people can say that they've done that.
My God. And I feel, could that have been a stupid move by Kingston? Because Kingston, remember, he's got a match later on tonight, and if he loses, he's not in the Royal Rumble. So you can only imagine where Gunther's headed after fathoming that loss to The Miz thanks to Kingston.
Well, you can only assume that Gunther is not a very happy man as of right now. And it's all thanks to Kofi Kingston. But now in our next match, we have two absolute technicians. We're going to see some pure graps. As here comes, I believe, Nick Wayne.
Do they call him Nick Wayne? Actually, no. You know what, TJ? No, I'm Nick Wayne. Yes, I'm Nick Wayne. They call me Nick Wayne. I'm Nick Wayne.
My favorite, Nick Wayne.
My favorite theme song in the business.
Man, this is actually his first matchup this year in 2026.
I can recall he had some very incredible performances last year on Emergence. He's had a lot of spontaneous appearances, but now Nick Wayne looking to go into 2026, looking to move up the card here in A2C on the Emergence brand. He's got a chance here against the more established Mr. Iguana, who picked up a win last week over Ray Phoenix, I believe. Got his momentum moving, and now
that is what Nick Wayne has to get to start to do, because you say that he had some spectacular performances, didn't particularly get the results he wanted. He's coming into this match with 4 losses in a row, but against Mr. Iguana, who people underlook Mr. Iguana. In fact, I did that last year, and he ended up picking up the win. So I'm going to shut my mouth for Mr. Iguana, because he is going to win this match. I love Mr. Iguana. What a character. What an incredible season.
he's not a character, he's an animal.
Same difference. He's an escaped animal. He's a slippery old Mr. Iguana. He might have got 12 losses last year, but he's coming into this match with a 2-win streak. So, he's cooking.
He's got a chance. He's got a chance to keep it going.
I think he will. Whether he loses, he is an incredible person to watch in that ring. Insanely entertaining. So even when he loses, everyone's happy. We all love Mr.
Indeed, we do. I hope he's in the Rumble, and I hope he wins it.
You know what? Fuck my pick.
Now that's my pick. I said that's my pick.
It's our pick, though.
It's our pick.
You heard it first.
You heard it. How about you, Vin? Vin, is that your pick? Is that your pick to win the Rumble? He's under the debt. He's dead. He'll be fine. Here we go. Iguana Rana straight out the gate.
I feel like he always does that move to open this match. You know, to open any match, but yeah, it works for him. So we're going to allow him to keep doing it.
Exactly. There's the big missile drop kick right to Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne already struggling against Mr. Iguana as he picks Nick Wayne up. Deadlift style. Fisherman brainbuster.
Oh, Mr. Iguana, big elbow drop from the top. Wonderful.
It's been about like 10 to 15 seconds. This is very one-sided so far into the cover, but Nick Wayne kicking out at 2. That was a very late count.
Slimy, slippery fellow of Mr. Iguana. Big moonsault from a standing position. Now calling up Nick Wayne, trying to make easy work of Nick Wayne here tonight.
I mean, he most definitely could here if Nick Wayne's not really on his game. As we've already seen, Nick Wayne not even able to really connect with one offensive take here, not even trying, it looked like, since the start of the match. As Mr. Iguana, now the second rope, has Nick Wayne onto the canvas, calls him up though. Looking to go aerial is the Iguana. There's the moonsault with tornado DDT, the innovativeness by Mr. Iguana.
This is what I mean by entertainment from Mr. Iguana. And now Nick Wayne trying to have his way. He completely misses the mark, unfortunately. Miscalculated that attack. And Mr. Iguana's going to be looking to take advantage now. Lift him up from his shoulders. We're going to see a buckle one. No, we're going to see even worse. Head first to the turnbuckle.
Usually connected. Nick Wayne, a kick to the face. He see connected with one move here tonight, and he just bumps into him, I guess. Can't really get his hands on the Iguana. There's that big drop kick by Mr. Iguana. Nick Wayne has not successfully landed a single move. And now he's got a, look, this is a triangle by Mr. Iguana. Got it locked in, but no, Nick Wayne stiff punching Mr. Iguana. He's pissed. Can't believe he hasn't hit a single move. Stunner, back on!
Well, there's his first move. It's a stunner.
That's your first move, Sean.
That was a stunner move.
Oh my, he's slapping the hell out of Mr. Iguana. He keeps slapping him off the top rope. Oh God, what is he gonna do here? Oh no, oh, this is your second move. Spanish fly off the top rope.
You know, this is why these two men are incredibly entertaining. How can you have two moves? One's a stunner and one's a Spanish fly from the top turnbuckle.
Those are just their starter moves, and there's that float over German, stacks him up heavy. Nick Wayne kicks out at nothing.
Are you not entertained?
You're going to be for the next 20 minutes. Big frog splash doesn't connect. Nick Wayne has Mr. Iguana, or he thought he did. Oh, ducks the forearm, floats around. There's the drop toe hold, dumping Mr. Iguana right on his face.
Now Nick Wayne looking to take Mr. Iguana to the corner. And what's he going for now? He looks to get advantage. Mr. Iguana says no. And now, big reversal, big.
Oh my God. That Pele might have folded Nick Wayne in half.
Iguana kick.
There's the frog splash, doesn't connect. Nick Wayne, the hand spring, stunner. Down goes Mr. Iguana. Very innovative offense by Nick Wayne. Is he Nick Wayne? If he wins, he's not. If he wins, he's Nick Wayne. If he loses, he's not Nick Wayne. Yes.
You are Nick Wayne.
I am. If he loses, I'm Nick Wayne.
Oh, okay. That means you can get in there with Mr. Iguana.
Yes. No, actually, no. I don't want to do that.
Mr. Iguana would run rings around you. You didn't even know where he is. He's too fast.
Oh my goodness! There's the Code Red avalanche style by Nick Wayne, and he's just gonna stare. Oh, he calls him up. Yes, the Code Red. What did I not say? The Code Red. The code red, and there's the kill switch by Nick Wayne into the cover. Are you okay? Cover.
I was just in shock. What a move in the middle of the turnbuckle.
What did you just have an orgasm when he hit that?
Yeah.
What an arm drag.
Similar to that. We've not seen you do it in a while, so I'm very shocked.
That was the most opposite reaction to a pop rocks or a Code Red I think I've ever seen in my life.
This is the used to David.
Mr. Iguana trying to drag him to the center of the ring.
Mr. Iguana now trying to make easy work of Nick Wayne once again. He's locking it in.
He's locking it in. This isn't the Iguana lock, but it's the Rings of Saturn, I guess. And he does not tap out. I don't know if I expected someone to tap out to that move.
No, this is peak collapse. I don't think anyone's tapped out to the Rings of Saturn in the last 3 months. I
don't think this has been a. Oh my God! Snapdragon suplex to the Iguana into the cover, stacks him up, and he kicks out at one. Oh my God! He did like a swanton kind of.
Nick Wayne, very, very entertaining here tonight.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Beautiful kick to the face.
I know. Springboard. No. Oh no, he's gonna die. Oh my God, the thunderclap by Mr. Iguana. Now he's gonna lock it in for real this time. The Iguana lock is in, and Nick Wayne has nowhere to go. It's not Wayne's World anymore. It's the Iguana's. No, never mind. I had a great ending line, and you ruined it.
It's okay. This could be the end.
It's not gonna. No, it's not gonna be the same. I have to do it all over again. I'm not doing that. Just tap out already. Just tap. Just do it. Just end it. What the fuck? Do it. Do it for a third time.
What more does he have to do? Head into the corner. I don't think it's going to end by submission. Nick Wayne's not going to submit. It's going to have to be a pinfall. I think Mr. Iguana has finally learnt that.
Now he's just trying to injure him. Oh, now into the cover. Okay, yeah, this is it. Cover. 1. 2. Oh, yeah, okay, sound.
No, Nick Wayne, he has got so much potential here in A2C,
Nope.
but he just can never seem to get the job done. He's actually getting pretty dominated by Mr. Iguana, but now he looks to try and turn it around.
Tornado DDT. That's got him in the corner. Nick Wayne he's got to pull out something here if he wants to stay within the rankings of A2C Emergence. If he wants to keep himself in the conversation, he's got to pull something off here against Mr. Iguana. He's got a lot of ground to pick up. There's the slingshot. Oh my God!
He's just going with a super kick
out of midair.
Nick Wayne's really got to, get used to using the momentum to his advantage. It seems like he's always in momentum and then just ends.
Nick Wayne's having a bad day. He might even have a worse day. If you tap out to the rings of Saturn, you need to have a talk.
Oh.
Oh, you almost had me. You almost had me for a second. At least tap to the finish. What's wrong with you?
And now, Mr. Iguana going for a big drop kick once again.
The drop kick that everyone does in this company. Now, here he comes again. By the head. Into the corner. Face first off the turnbuckle. He has him on the top turnbuckle. What is he going to do? We're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen. It's the most exciting move you've ever seen in your life. Mr. Iguana's on the top rope. There's the avalanche. Hurricane Rana. Oh my God. They both are hurt.
Yeah, Mr. Iguana did not land very pretty either. No.
Well, regardless, yep. Now, for the 7th time this match, never mind. The dragon screw by Nick Wayne.
And these two men are going back and forth. This is literally pure graps. I said it was going to be right at the start.
Don't do it.
Go for it again. The exact same position. And he's missed again.
Why? Do anything else. Why did you think you were going to make it the second time? Frog splash. Iguana splash.
It's not a frog splash. It's iguana splash.
Everything is iguana. There's the Rana. And the Swanton. All right, we got something moving now. End it. Do something. Do something else. Center of the ring. Into the turnbuckle. Halfway across. All the way across the ring. Do the scoop slam. There we go.
Come on.
You have a chance. Come on. It's Nick Wayne's time. Off the second rope. Is he going to go for the code red again? He can't even make that. There's no way.
He might be able to.
There's no way.
No.
I told you. Oh, God. That better not be the finish. Don't tell me. Okay, thank God. Oh, my God. Thank God.
That would have been a peak Mr. Iguana moment.
That would have been hilarious.
Highlight of his career.
That would have been the highlight of my career. The greatest match I've ever called.
Now, Mr. Iguana, it's time once again.
Do it.
Yes.
Surely he'll tap out for the 5th. He'll tap out the 5th time. Is he? Yeah, he taps out. He gave up just like me on a random Friday.
It was Wayne's World. But now finish it. No.
Stop. Wait a minute, no. Oh, God. No. You're the one that tapped out, you sore loser.
Nick Wayne gave up with the match, but he's not done with Mr. Iguana.
Oh, God, a swanton to Mr. Iguana. Why?
This was pure graps. This was the one that never missed.
Oh, my God, he's spamming shooting stars. You're supposed to be beating him up, not doing spots. What is wrong with you? Wayne's World. Oh, my God. He missed all of his spots in the match, so he's got to do them after the match for some reason.
Being relentless with Mr. Iguana. No one's coming down to save him.
He tosses him out of the ring. But now, what has this accomplished for Nick Wayne? I mean, he lost. Oh, my God, Ray Phoenix, the man that showed him some respect last week, is now beating the hell out of Nick Wayne with a baseball bat.
Now, this is respectful. You have a great match. You shake hands. And that is exactly what Ray Phoenix and Mr. Iguana did last week. And now Ray Phoenix saving Mr. Iguana's ass.
Oh, my God.
Beautiful from Ray Phoenix.
It was almost like he planned on doing that.
An insane showing. We're going to see a sign of respect from Mr. Iguana now. Celebrating with each other.
Hey.
Yeah.
They're yelling at each other. They're actually screaming at each other. I think they like each other.
I think this is a mating call.
This is the forming of a I don't know.
Well, Mr. Iguana.
A new species.
Mr. Iguana and Ray Phoenix, they showed each other respect. Now they're helping each other out, and that is what you love to see. You love to see competitors that are able to work together.
I hope this is the beginning of a new a love story.
Yes.
Between two animals.
A dragon and an iguana. Reptiles.
Reptiles. So technically the same species, isn't that? Never mind. Here comes Kofi Kingston.
No, it's New Day time. I don't listen to Taylor Swift anymore. So.
Yeah, I think the month is up, unfortunately.
But here comes Kofi of the New Day. He's trying, after his effort of getting Gunther to not be allowed in that Rumble match, it's now his turn to try and get put into that match. But first we have to get through LA Knight, an incredible opponent, a very difficult opponent to overcome. But Kofi Kingston, with his A2C record, I don't see why he can't, because he actually has a great record here.
Indeed he has, of course. I mean, LA Knight also did not struggle with his record last year, and also that record got him a television championship reign later in that year. But now he looks to see if he can stop Kofi Kingston from going to the Royal Rumble. But Kofi Kingston, very strange thinking by Kofi Kingston, though, attacking Gunther and then right before his match.
Yeah, I don't think Gunther was happy. But here comes LA Knight, the superstar, the GOAT. I mean,
the superstar.
You did say that he got a title reign last year, but he did in fact lose 21 matches last year, and he was coming in a big match with a lot.
Well,
you know, he did win a title. That is something in A2C that Kofi Kingston has never done. So, LA Knight, he's here to show Kofi Kingston who's boss. Potentially, LA Knight could be in the Rumble, and if he is,
he's not called the megastar for no reason. As LA Knight has seen in the past, he hosted WrestleMania last year. He would love to main event it this year.
I decided to call him the superstar.
The stupid.
Let's be honest. Last year he wasn't much of a megastar. He did lose 21 matches.
Last year he was.
He's been relegated to superstar now.
No, he's been relegated to the stupid star. Oh my god! You got Enziguri straight at the gate. Kofi Kingston. See, that's how you do a springboard, Nick Wayne. Take notes. you mark. Kingston. Yeah, take even more notes. Springboard crossbody by Kofi Kingston. Already given the work to LA Knight. We're kind of dimming down the series. We need a little goofiness in our pro wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, before one of the biggest nights of the year, the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, we're getting into the spirit of the Royal Rumble. We are in a very, very joyous mood, and you should all be hee hee and ha ha at this show tonight. Off the top, big elbow right to the face. Well, we do still have a packed out crowd tonight. Obviously, watching the night before the Royal Rumble. This is a big night in A2C history, if you think about it.
Indeed, it is. Tonight we have the A2C World Championship being defended tonight. Actually, Seth Rollins takes on the winner of the Gold Rush tournament. I wouldn't even necessarily call him the winner of it. He kind of just got added to it last second after the Boogeyman's opponent got replaced last minute. And Kofi Kingston now looking to make LA Knight submit here to go to the Royal Rumble. But I believe this is the first time the A2C World Championship's been defended on Emergence, not just this year, but since I can't even remember the last time the world title has been defended on A2C television. I don't even know if it has happened before.
I'm not 100% sure, but if it hasn't, that is history in the making tonight, and it's just a pleasure that we get to call it together once.
Indeed it has. I really can't tell you at all. As LA Knight went for the Megastar elbow off the second rope. I really can't tell you at all when the last time the A2C World title was defended on A2C television when it comes to Emergence, or even at all. But into the cover goes Kingston to get that victory. Go to the Royal Rumble, not going to happen. Yeah, I don't think it's ever happened, actually.
Man,
Actually, no, I lied. No, it has happened. No, it hasn't happened. Ignore me. I'm trying to do research mid-show. Never count on me.
It's okay, Colin. But let's focus on this match. It's now Kofi Kingston, New Day. Oh, he missed the
he missed the boom drop, unfortunately. LA Knight.
LA Knight head into the middle rope. You know, LA Knight has been an interesting member of the A2C roster over the last couple of years.
He has, and look at that blockbuster.
But when we have, he's not really been the greatest. So I'm hoping for a little bit better this year from LA Knight, to be honest.
There's the elbow off the second rope, right to the top as well, as LA Knight looks to get the victory against Kofi Kingston. Will he do the upset here? Will he put Kingston away? No, not just yet. Kingston showing a little bit of resilience thus far.
Now, this is both of these guys' first matches in 2026. They're looking to kick the year off with a great start, but now Kofi Kingston catching the leg of LA Knight.
Catching the leg as LA Knight looked like he was going for the BFT there to probably put this one away. As Kingston. Now it's an opportunity here. Springboard. Big chop. Does not connect. Knight has a hold of Kingston. The Irish whip. Sending him onto the apron. Knight now shot to the face. Oh no, we know where this goes. We know where this goes every single time. The back. Oh my goodness. The back suplex onto the apron. The hardest part of the ring. Kofi. You don't got a lot of meat on them bones. I can't really say anything for myself, but Kofi Kingston, you don't got a lot of meat on them bones to get the back dropped onto the apron. The spine more like it. Big splash off the top by LA Knight. Dunking into the cover. Hooks the leg to send Kingston home. Packing. No, it's not going to be enough.
LA Knight, big knee to the face of Kofi Kingston now getting him up. Kofi Kingston sweeping the legs, and this match has actually been pretty back and forth, but now Kofi looks for trouble in paradise. He hits the mark
out of nowhere into the cover to go to the Royal Rumble, to go Atlanta tomorrow. No, it's not going to be enough. LA Knight still fighting. You got that submission locked in. No, because they're going to have it there, but no. LA Knight continues to fight. Kingston on the defense here. To play defense against the megastar, looking to go to the Royal Rumble, looking to go to Atlanta, Georgia, looking to try and main event WrestleMania. Big opportunity for him and 29 other men. Of course, we have a lot of big names in that Royal Rumble match. A lot of huge names entering the fray this year. I mean, probably one of our most stacked Royal Rumbles to date. We have, as of now, Roman Reigns, John Cena, Kyle Fletcher, Aleister Black, Darby Allin, Uncle Howdy. A lot of big A2C names heading into the Royal Rumble.
Kofi Kingston to try and add his name to that list of people would be an incredible opportunity. I mean, this man is still new to his A2C career. This is only like his 9th match in the company. And if he wins this match, this is obviously it's going to be his first ever Royal Rumble match.
Look at this. Kingston with the boom drop again, connecting. As he's looking, as you said, to get to his first ever Royal Rumble match. There could be trouble in paradise for LA Knight and 29 other men. Will that be the case? Into the cover on LA Knight at the trouble in paradise. No, it's not enough. LA Knight kicks again out of a second one.
Kofi Kingston was trying to send himself to paradise, but now he's...
All right, someone tell Nick Wayne to put his notepad down and just stop watching the show.
You know, not the greatest performance from Nick Wayne tonight, but I'm sure he'll come back stronger.
At least he has been watching the better parts of Kofi Kingston's performance here tonight, so maybe he can still take notes. There's the double axe handle by Kingston, and LA Knight just doesn't care. He's gonna, oh my God, DDT, dumping him on his head.
If at first you don't succeed, try and try again. Kofi Kingston, big DDT. I got a bit too confident, went straight back, but they're staring into the eyes of Kofi Kingston. Of course, Kofi is going to show him his back.
Knight was kind of stomping him out, but now he's looking to drive his head into the canvas. Here goes LA Knight. BFT, Blood Force Trauma. Will this be enough? Will he put Kingston away? Will he shatter his dreams of going to WrestleMania, going to the Royal Rumble? But no, Kingston continues to fight, continues to be resilient. But LA Knight not going to go quietly, not whatsoever, not laying down for anyone. Is the megastar springboard drop kick, connects right on the button.
He just flew halfway across the ring. I didn't even know LA Knight could do that. Now just dragging Kofi Kingston to the center of the ring, potentially going for a pin. No, looking to try and give some more damage, it seems. Now heading to the middle rope. He's about to fly again.
No, he's not. He lied to everyone. He wanted to hype up the crowd. Here goes LA Knight. Yeah, with the elbow. Dumped on Kingston into the cover. Does LA Knight have it here? Will Kingston's dreams be shattered? No, not just yet. Kingston continuing to fight.
And it could be time this time, but no, Kofi's back up. LA Knight goes for it anyway. He misses the mark.
He went for it. Kingston got out of the way. Look at Kingston rolling through. There's the bridge. Does he have Knight done? Into the cover. Stacks him up. Knight kicks out. But look at Kingston halfway across the ring. The momentum springboard by Kingston. Looking to put LA Knight down. Looking to put him down for good. Looking to make some trouble at Paradise. On to LA Knight. Cover on Knight. Hooks the leg to go to the Rumble. No, Knight barely kicks out.
LA Knight kicking out of his third Trouble in Paradise here tonight. And Kofi Kingston, what more does he actually have to do to put himself in the Rumble match? He's still fighting. He's still got more left to give. There's now LA Knight fighting his way back up. But Kofi, big crossbody. In springboard position.
And now Kingston sizes him up. This could be what he needs. There's the kick right to the face. But Knight not laying down, not staying down for anyone. There's the chops across the chest from both men. Everything they've got is being thrown into this one dying stage. Is somebody going to get the overhand of LA Knight, the megastar? Kofi Kingston trying to get his spot in the Royal Rumble back. The spot that was taken from him thanks to Gunther, thanks to his actions against Gunther. Kingston is fighting with everything he's got to go to that 30-man Royal Rumble. And we have a hockey fight here in Columbus, Ohio. Both men giving it everything they have for this match. Who has it? Kingston ducks underneath, rolls up Knight. Does he have the win here? Will he go to Atlanta? Will he go to the Rumble? Stacks up Knight. Wait a minute, Gunther! I knew Gunther was coming in. Gunther pulls the ref out, and Gunther's assaulting Kingston.
Well, we both knew it was kind of coming. Why would you make the stupid decision of costing Gunther his match before your match? Now Gunther getting involved, costing Kofi Kingston the match.
Oh my God.
This is outrageous.
Wait a minute, wait, the ref! The ref ring the bell! The ref saw Gunther assaulting Kingston. Oh no! Gunther, come on! Oh my God! Powerbomb to the referee. Gunther just helped Kingston go to the Rumble. Kingston got LA Knight disqualified thanks to what happened, and Gunther's now outraged. He dumps the elbow right onto LA Knight. LA Knight didn't play a part in this. Gunther's the reason that Kingston's going to the Rumble, but regardless, LA Knight paying for the crimes of the man himself. Powerbomb on the floor, and he's not done. Oh my God.
Gunther is officially crashed out. He is sold out.
Oh my God, somebody has to stop Gunther. A third powerbomb to LA Knight, and Gunther has laid waste. We have to clean up ringside. There are bodies everywhere. And I don't even know what to think anymore. Kofi Kingston, regardless, is going to the Royal Rumble match. He's going to Atlanta, Georgia, thanks to Gunther.
I mean, Kofi kind of deserved the punishment he got. He cost Gunther the match, but LA Knight did absolutely nothing. And he put his hands on an A2C official.
I definitely see some fines and suspensions in the future, but one man I cannot believe who has been fined or suspended is Cody Rhodes, but it's all because Jey Uso wants to get his hands on him tomorrow night in a street fight in Atlanta, in Cody's hometown, in front of all his friends and family. Jey looking to get revenge on the American Nightmare.
As we saw earlier tonight when Carmelo Hayes managed to pin Will Ospreay.
It'll be all right.
It's okay. Will Ospreay managed to pin Carmelo Hayes, but if he does it tomorrow night, he might retain that Bellator championship.
And we get to see if Stephanie McCare is able to retain her women's championship as she defends against the queen of the ring, Becky Lynch. Big time Becky Lynch looking to get that women's championship back to the division.
When the Universal Championship is on the line, Jimmy Uso trying to retain against his former brother, Johnny Gargano. He's trying to win it back. This is going to be an all-out war in the world.
And what it's all about, the 30-man Royal Rumble match. Many names have not yet been introduced, and we're just 24 hours away. Who will punch their ticket to WrestleMania? We could say the same for our main event. The world title on the line on the go-home show. In our main event, two A2C bona fide legends. Seth Rollins, the current champion, defends against AJ Styles, looking to gain his 5th ever world championship here tonight in Columbus. Let's see who wins tonight's main event. Let's see who becomes the world champion going in to possibly WrestleMania.
And is for the World Wrestling Championship.
Love that guy.
You don't want none.
Now here comes the phenomenal AJ Styles, and some people might count him out tonight, but he is no underdog. He has actually done so much for A2C, and what's to say he can't do the same here tonight? I mean, yes, he got pushed into the tournament in the last minute. People say that was absolute BS, but I think he completely deserved it. AJ Styles, as you said, a bona fide legend here in A2C, and what another championship could do for his career is beyond me.
I totally agree with you as much as I want to disagree. I mean, there's no denying what AJ Styles is all about here in A2C. I mean, I really don't know who to cheer for here tonight because you've got AJ Styles. He's been unlikable since the day he walked into A2C, but so has Seth Rollins, and the way he's treating the A2C universe right now, the entire company as a whole being a part of the corporation. I mean, it's really a lose-lose situation for the A2C universe here tonight, but they just really have to pick a side.
Story it would be for AJ Styles to win this championship on the Emergence before the Royal Rumble, but never mind. Here comes a visionary. Here comes a revolutionary. Here comes God himself, Seth freaking Rollins.
I found out he actually used to go by the ring name of God, and here he comes himself, the A2C World Champion, the leader of the Vision, dripped out in gold as he would only want, the Messiah, Seth Rollins.
Over the past months, he has shown the world his vision and has been utterly dominant. Obviously, we saw Big Bronx and the television a couple of weeks ago replace instantly my favourite thing. I didn't realise he could get more dominant than Big Bronx and Lee, but here we are. Now Seth Rollins looking to be a role model to all of his accomplices, to show them what it is all about being at the top of the table, the top of the rank here in A2C.
We've seen Seth Rollins put down many names before. We've seen him put down what are considered A2C legends in the past, but can he put down one of the most decorated and accolade-filled of them all? We're finding out right now. World title on the line. Seth Rollins looks to defend it successfully for a 3rd time against the phenomenal AJ Styles. Take it down once again to Mike Rome for our main event.
Introducing the challenger from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles. And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, the World Wrestling Champion, Seth Rollins.
We know that the Vision failed in their conquest for tag title gold. As we saw last week, that was instantly rectified. Tomorrow night, Becky Lynch looks to gain the Women's Championship and bring it to the Vision, but it all comes to a halt here as we have the second out of 3 title matches for the Vision in the past month. Here we see Rollins' third defense as world champion. Will it be successful against a bona fide A2C Hall of Famer and AJ Styles? Here we go. Styles and Rollins for the very first time, and Rollins not wasting any time, not underestimating AJ Styles. That tilt-a-roll backstabber right to the phenomenal one. Rollins not playing any games with AJ Styles.
And now AJ Styles now trying to gain some control instantly off the start of this match, and that is exactly what you need to do against Seth Rollins. You need to try and wear him out. You need to try and do as much damage as possible as soon as possible. Where Seth Rollins not going to let that happen.
Has AJ by the head. Chop across the chest. Rollins, he said last week he wasn't going to underestimate AJ Styles. He said AJ wasn't deserving of this. Do you think that Rollins is thinking that right now as he's in the ring with AJ Styles? He's in the ring with what we seem like an A2C legend.
I mean, I suppose so. I mean, Seth Rollins, it's not an easy match for him, but he's going to do whatever it takes to keep this championship, whether it means trying to write this guy off, because Seth Rollins is not going to lose this championship either. I mean, we've seen AJ Styles walk into situations like this his entire A2C career. He's been written off before, overlooked, somehow still standing at the end, most of the time holding that gold. What is to say that he cannot do the same tonight?
I mean, only time will tell as the match goes on, as who is more desperate for it. As Styles gets dropped onto the ropes there by Rollins. He's got Rollins on the offensive here. He's got Rollins very aggressive in the early goings. There's that calf kick right to the face of Styles, not going immediately to the top rope as the world champion. As Styles in the drop zone, what a frog splash. You saw the height that Rollins got off that splash. Now into the cover to retain his title here. Hook in the leg on Styles, not going to be enough.
Seth Rollins trying to end the match early. I mean, the longer this match goes on, who do you think it favors more?
I mean, we've seen it benefit both men in the past. I mean, we've seen Seth Rollins get that interference play, able to get himself into those tough situations, but you can't deny the turmoil and the things that AJ Styles has been through in his career. But over the past year or so, we haven't really seen that big match AJ Styles we're used to seeing. Him getting the win, him popping off in those last couple minutes of that match. We've seen that more from Seth Rollins in recent times. It could be Rollins' time instead of AJ, but we're only going to find out as this match moves on. But it might not move on for long, as both men are on the outside. Remember, Rollins' has champion's advantage here tonight. Count out disqualification will result in Rollins keeping the championship. Styles knows about that all too well, so he's gonna have to make a play here, and he's gonna have to make it fast. As Rollins on the top rope, Phoenix splash. Look at the height and the distance. That is just uncalled for. Into the cover, hook in the leg on Styles. That's a kick out at 2.
Beautiful Phoenix splash by Seth Rollins. I mean, the last time AJ Styles was in a title match, I believe it was for the Genesis Championship, he was unsuccessful, and now here he is, all the way up at the top of the card. And if he couldn't beat the Genesis champion, how is he supposed to beat the world champion? That's my question to AJ Styles tonight.
Well, I mean, we've seen what Will Ospreay can do, and we saw what he could do against Carmelo Hayes and Jimmy Uso earlier tonight. Of course, he almost pinned the Universal Champion, so you can only imagine what it's like if Ospreay gets out of that mid-card into the world title scene like AJ is right now, as he connects with that moonsault DDT reverse style on Rollins. Now has him on his shoulders, center of the ring. Ushigoroshi right to the back of the head on Rollins. Styles trying to make a play for the offense here, but Rollins still on top of it. Both men very competitive thus far in this match. Oh my goodness. Connecting with that ripcord knee as Rollins now calls up the phenomenal one, has him by the head. Dumps him face first at the turnbuckle. Rollins just runs into him. There's that cross body, and Rollins now ends up on the apron, back into the ring now, almost into the clutches of Styles, but now he does regardless, even after reversing. Has him up center of the ring. Shoulder breaker by Styles. And now as Rollins by the top of the head, as Rollins was looking to try to recover, but Styles keeping the offense in. On to Seth Rollins.
This is AJ Styles in his element so far tonight. A very technical offense so far. And Seth Rollins trying to fight back. You can love him or you can hate him, but you have to respect how dangerous Seth Rollins has been in the past couple of months. Beautiful drop kick.
And now Rollins to the top rope. He's got Styles in the drop zone once more. Calls him up this time, though. You can only imagine what Rollins can do from the top. He's all around the ring here, and there's that big clothesline at the top, but Rollins not done. Was going to maybe dive to the outside, but both men playing possum with each other. As Styles was looking for a double axe handle, Rollins gets back in the ring. Both men using those tactics they've used in the past, but a super kick to the back of the head is going to halt AJ Styles. Now the springboard, there's the knee strike to Styles. Styles is down. Rollins into the cover to retain the title here. Styles is down, referee in position, hooks the leg. Styles has a lot more gas left in the tank, though.
With both these men putting their ring IQ to the test against each other tonight now. Seth Rollins getting AJ Styles into the corner. AJ just fighting straight out.
Picks him up. Could have been thinking, oh my goodness, there's that suplex neck breaker. Very innovative move by AJ Styles. And another one, backbreaker and a flatliner combo. I think I might have saw a tooth fly out on Rollins there as he hit the canvas, but now Styles are going to bring him back up off the ropes by Styles. Sliding forearm right to the face. Rollins' jaw might be fractured or something like that.
Well, the champion's dominance means nothing if AJ Styles can keep getting back up. Double axe handle. Most dangerous move in A2C history.
Right behind the springboard moonsault, probably.
Yes,
Or probably above it. Oh, Rollins was looking to grab the legs. Could have been going for a Styles clash, but Rollins reverses again. Rollins went for a crossface. Oh, got it the second time. And now as Styles center of the ring. Styles has nowhere to go here. The Phenomenal One's in deep trouble in the grasp of the world champion, but Styles, now as Rollins reeling. Big combination by the Phenomenal One. Big kick to the gut, and look at that dump. Rollins on his head. Texas pile driver by AJ Styles. Very smart move by Styles, pulling out a move as big as that. The magnitude of that move, shattering Rollins to his core, but only enough for a 2 count.
Well, AJ Styles managing to dictate the pace, the rhythm of the entire match so far, but Seth Rollins is always getting a couple of reverses, which means he's able to lay down some offense, and he has been doing that pretty well. But once AJ Styles gets in control, Seth Rollins kind of finds it difficult to get back ahead.
I mean, he looks like he's ahead right now as he's going off the top. Oh, no. Oh, is he really looking to do this right now? Off the top rope. Oh, my God. A super curb stomp. Rollins is playing no games, looking to take it home right now. But Styles kicks it, too, off a top rope curb stomp.
What a kick out from AJ Styles, but what a move from Seth Rollins. Now he's fired up, he's going for it. Forearm after forearm. Big swing blade from the Architect.
Now into the cover on Styles with that combination off the shockwave of that curb stomp right to the back of the head off the top rope, no less, from Seth Rollins. But I mean, you can only imagine what else Rollins is going to be able to pull out here tonight against AJ Styles as he's now on that top rope. There, the second rope. There's the blockbuster, dumping Styles back first onto the canvas, and now Rollins has to dictate the pace here. He has to keep dictating the pace against AJ Styles as Styles was doing before. Rollins now has to do the same, and he has to dictate it at his very own pace. Oh, went for the crossbody, but he went shoulder first right onto the ring post, it looked like, as Styles now rehabbing the pace. And look at that big side kick by Styles, but he gets caught with a super kick by Rollins, who's still on his feet, and so is Styles. But Rollins not showing any remorse for the Phenomenal One off that big combination of forearm to the face. Calls the Phenomenal One back to his feet. What does Rollins need here? Went for a shot to the face, but no. Styles caught him. Styles looking to put this one away. He's got him in the grasp. Styles class connects. He's got Rollins down. He floats him over, away from the ring ropes, center of the ring. Will Styles win a 5th world title? Into the cover. Rollins kicks out.
Big kick out by Rollins. The heart is not left him yet. AJ Styles now heading to the middle rope. Big axe handle once again.
He's looking to win with the most devastating move. Looking to win his world title off of that lateral press. Rollins kicks it too, though. Rollins not playing any games here, but neither is Styles. Styles giving it his everything, giving it his all to become A2C world champion once again. There's the combo, dropping Rollins right on the canvas. Now off the ropes. Big knee to the face.
Well, AJ Styles is fighting an uphill battle, but this one has climbed mountains before in his career. He's looking to do it again tonight. AJ Styles, ultimate control now, heading to the top turnbuckle. And what can he be going for?
Oh my God!
Beautiful.
My goodness, I don't even know who got the better of that. It looked like Styles may have hurt himself off of that, but he's still on his feet. Rollins is trying to recover. Look at the combination. Flatliner of his own. Dumps Styles face first onto the canvas. Now has the legs. Rollins. Oh, stop right to the gut. Rollins not doing anything flashy now. Just trying to keep Styles down. Trying to keep him grounded. Trying to keep him exhausted. And now the Irish whip. Ducks under. Floats him over the leg. Big kick right across the chest. The boot just scraping across the pecs, off across the arms, maybe even the face of AJ Styles. And now he's got him center of the ring. He's got him. Oh my God, he's just holding his mouth open, it looked like, from that angle. But Styles sweeping the legs, able to get himself back into position. To the top rope goes Styles. Oh my goodness, an elbow to the back of Seth Rollins. Rollins has had back issues in the past. He's had knee injuries before, but the back is very most vital to Seth Rollins right now. Went for the springboard moonsault. Rollins saw himself in a very precarious position, a very cautious position, but no, his taunting might have cost him for Styles. Styles ducks underneath. He does the leapfrog. There's the drop kick to the champion, and the champion is down. Rollins needs something here. He needs a reprieve against AJ Styles, who has had him on the ropes the entire match, it felt like. And now you have to be questioning if he might have been underestimating AJ Styles this whole time as he locks in the figure four.
But AJ Styles, that was nearly his moment, but had to let go. He has to do more. To Seth Rollins now, attacking the legs once again.
And as I was saying, the legs, the knees of Rollins, they've never been as healthy as they were before. They're definitely not healthy now after Styles continued to injure him. And now he's got Rollins center of the ring. Second time's the charm. Styles clash. Will it be? Stacks both legs up. Rollins has nowhere to go. Into the cover. Shoulders are down. Rollins saves his title and he kicks out.
Well, Rollins was half a second away from losing that championship belt. Something that he really did not want to do.
Oh my goodness, what an enziguri by Rollins, dictating the pace once more. It's all about the pace between these two. Nothing will be the same when it comes to these two. Their styles clashing, no pun intended, but the way they dictate the pace, the way they dictate a pace in a match, it's mixing right now between both men. And right now Rollins is just being relentless. Rollins getting straight to the point, getting straight to where he needs to be. He needs to break down the Phenomenal One, and currently he's looking to do just that. He's got him in the corner, going for another scoop slam. Styles floats over, reverse DDT, vintage AJ Styles. And my monitor's frozen. Oh, never mind, we're good. Styles, there's the kicks, big combination by the Phenomenal One. Picks him up for the suplex into a neck breaker, dumping Rollins on the back of his head. And you can see Rollins favoring that, but he has to keep the adrenaline going. He has to rely on the adrenaline. The Irish whip by Rollins was going to duck under for a shockwave, but Rollins fights back again.
The legacy is on the line right now for AJ Styles. Now heading to the middle rope, big frog splash. That could be it. He's going for the pin.
He's going for the pin. This could be what Styles needs. Into the cover. Will we crown a new world champion on Emergence? No, we will not. Not just yet. Rollins still has some fight left in him, and Styles can't believe it.
AJ Styles now on the apron. How dangerous he can be. Phenomenal.
He hits it. He hit it. Rollins has nowhere to go. Center of the ring. Covered by Styles. Has he done it? Rollins kicks it. How?
How is Seth Rollins still fighting right now? AJ Styles has given it everything he's got, plus more, and now locking in.
Look, oh my goodness! Styles with a Muda walk, full cinched in, the legs trapped and the head trap, but Styles couldn't keep the pressure on for much longer. He had to let go. He needs something else. He needs something big on Rollins.
AJ Styles has been relentless. I can feel the belief is growing through every move. For AJ, for me, for the rest of the A2C universe, we could be crowned a new champion if he continues with this, but Seth Rollins continues to just stop him as soon as AJ hits the momentum. Beautiful dropkick, and the champion still not giving up. There's blood pouring from his face, scars, wounds.
Oh my God!
Beautiful super kick.
You can see the impact sending sending Styles halfway across the ring off that super kick. Rollins looking to make Styles pay. Oh, look at he's going for the neck snap maybe, but no. Styles springboard, moonsault, DDT, reverse style gets him halfway across the ring.
AJ dropping Seth Rollins on his back once again, and he could be going for it again. Right in the shoulder and then back onto the back. Really focusing on certain parts of the body.
Styles back on the apron. Second time's the charm. Phenomenal form. No, the referee gets in the way. The referee got in the way. Rollins moved out of the way, but now trying to assault Styles. Rollins knows the ref is down, but he's still trying to keep Styles down. He's still trying to keep him. And there's the Kawada kicks by Rollins straight to the face of Styles. Oh, but wait a minute. We knew this was coming. Here come the Vision, but wait a minute. Before the Vision could even get out, the Judgment Day are here. Dominic Mysterio and MJF, the tag champions.
And this is insanity on the stage, on the ramp, the Judgment Day, the Vision. They're going at it.
My God, MJF going after Ethan Page. Those two have history from the other week. And now Seth Rollins sizes up AJ Styles. But wait a minute. Oh my God, Bret Hart's in the ring. And right in front of us, Swerve Strickland's getting in the ring. Bret Hart's beating the hell out of Seth Rollins. Swerve's in the ring. Swerve as Rollins right up on his shoulders. Swerve with a big pressure to his former rival, Seth Rollins. The Phenomenal Elite are trying to be the insurance policy for AJ Styles. And now Bret has the sharpshooter locked in on Seth Rollins. Bret's got it locked in. The referee's nowhere to be seen. Rollins can tap, but it won't matter because the referee's not even here.
Well, you can feel bad for Seth Rollins, but he's done the same thing a lot of times. This is only fair. AJ Styles gaining help from the Phenomenal Elite Bret Hart. Beautiful dropkick on.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Obafemi's brushed past the Judgment Day. Fall from grace to Swerve Strickland, and he takes out Styles. Obafemi's a one-man wrecking crew. Fall from grace to Bret Hart. My goodness!
Obafemi. Absolute behemoth of a man taking down all three men.
Oh my God!
Phenomenal Elite. It's
Look
incredible.
We knew that Obafemi would be a difference maker, but we could never predict how much. Obafemi has just single-handedly destroyed the Phenomenal Elite and possibly the Judgment Day. I don't see him on the ramp anymore. And now Obafemi tossing the referee back into the ring. Rollins back on his feet, staring at his investment paying off as Rollins goes back to the top rope. The referee back to his feet. Super stomp again by Rollins into the cover on Styles. And thanks to Obafemi, the reign of Rollins will continue.
Well, Seth Rollins is always 6 steps ahead, and that is what separates greats from generational. Seth Rollins' title will continue. Thank you to Obafemi.
We saw Obafemi destroy Bronson Reed last week. That was just a taste of what we were going to witness when it came to Obafemi in the Vision. Seth Rollins has pulled the ace out of his sleeve when it comes to the ruler. The Vision keeps the world title intact, and we get to see if the women's title ends up in the grasp of Becky Lynch tomorrow night. But ladies and gentlemen, we end it off on from Columbus, Ohio. We end Emergence. We end the long wait to the road to WrestleMania as we start it with the Royal Rumble tomorrow night from TJ Quans. We'll see you there in Atlanta. Good night, everybody.
Good night.